Hello guys, today I'm going to change the alternator on 97 Plymouth. The first thing you want to do whenever you want to change the alternator or starter is take out your negative. Mine is already loose, so it was 13 mil. Remove it, put it on the side, and then the alternator is right here. To remove the alternator, first thing you do is you have to remove the belt, and it has a tensioner. The belt diagram is right here. So what I'm gonna do, the tensioner is over there, is the 15 mil socket. I put my wrench. I have to go clockwise, and then there won't be any more tension. See, right now there is no tension because I lose the tension. If I let it go, there's tension right now. So I'm gonna go clockwise, lose the tension, and remove the belt. Let me use my help. There you go. You don't have to take the belt completely out because the belt is good. I'm not gonna change it, so I'm just gonna leave it there so it's easier for me to put it back. Now it has two bolts. One is here, I think it's 15 mil. I don't know what size is it. It's 15 mil. It has two bolts. The alternative, two bolts. So first, let's open this one. First one. I'm gonna remove it has a connector. I'm gonna remove that later. And the nut starts turning, so I'm gonna use my finger to hold it. Right here. Okay, so I loosened this bolt, was 15 mil. The other one is way down there. You can't really see because it's dark. It's 15 mil. What I recommend is use a deep 15 and ratchet and open it. I'm gonna show you it's on this because it's easier. Same size, 15 mil, 15 mil. There's a socket that goes right here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my hand there and then remove it. You can't really see it, but I'm showing you on this again. Just pull a regular socket. I'll show you on that how you do it. Can't really see, but feel it and then press on it and pull it. It's gonna be a little bit hard, but you can take it out. So I took this connector out. All you gotta do is just push on this clip and pull it. Now you have to disconnect this connector. What I did is I already removed those two bolts on the alternator and I took it out so I have more room. Put your 10 mil socket and open it. Open it with you. I removed the nut. So just take the wire out. There you go. So right now the alternator is free. We can take it out. Let's try to see if we can take it out from here. Oh yeah, nice. Now I want to make sure I have the right part. So what I do is just check here. Okay, these are good, same length, everything that's good. This one is good. What also we check is the connectors. This one has two pins, that one has two pins, same location, they're okay, same. And what else you do is check your pulley, see if they're same or no. Same diameter, same length. Sometimes what happens is everything is same, your pulley is not the same, it's a little bit bigger or small. What you can do is just open this nut and then reuse the old pulley. But in this case, in our case, we have everything is the right. Everything is good, it's right, so we can just install it. I'm gonna put it in. Okay, make sure you have it in the right place, like this pulley has to be faced that way. So I got one side in, and what I'm gonna do is I can actually put my wire in. I'm gonna put first this wire in. The other connector I can put it later. I'm just gonna put this one in, connect it, and then put the alternator in its place. Let's see. It's in. Put the nut on. Here we get it from the other angle. I'm just tightening that alternator wire. See that? Alternators, they come with a new nut. I removed the new nut. Make sure you and then rest your alternator like this. You don't have to hold it. Put the wire in. Wires in. I'm gonna put the nut. Okay, it's in too. Just tighten it. So we got one wire in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put alternator. I'm gonna put the bolt in here, so I don't have to hold the alternator. There we go. Okay, now I can just let go of the alternator and it would stay here. Well, you can't really see this. The small shorter bolt goes at the back. Just feel it, put it in the place, and then tighten it later. I got it in. I got the short one in too. Wiggle it to tighten it. Okay, so I got both of the bolts in. The longer one comes with a nut on this side. Put the nut too. And then when you're gonna tighten it, it's gonna turn. So you need a wrench to hold the nut if it's gonna start turning. So now both of my bolts is in. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna put that connector which you can't really see. I'm gonna put that in, and as I'm tightening, there's that metal piece and the nut is on behind it. It's pushing on it, so there was a gap, right? The gap gonna disappear. It's gonna get less and less as I'm tightening. So if you guys gonna be like, oh, there's so much gap, it's not right, that thing gonna go in and make it right. Okay, I put the belt around all the pulleys according to this. So it's around all of them except alternator. So my ratchet 15 mil with 15 mil sockets under. What I'm gonna do is, to be able to reach the belt, to reach on the alternator, I have to loosen the tension. I'm gonna push on it down. There you go. I got it in. What I did was I push it a little bit down, and then I put it around. So now that you're done, what you want to do is make sure that the belt is nicely around. Get it from here, alternate pulley. The belt is nicely around all the pulley like this. It's not on the edge. Make sure all of them are just like this one. Just look by your eye and make sure. And well, also this car has an AC belt, but we don't really need to take that one as well. This one doesn't, but you don't really need to take the belt out. But if you want to take the belts out, that would be different. So I'm done with the alternator. I connect the both connectors, and the belt is done, and those two bolts are tight. So now what we're gonna do is put the terminal back in and tighten it. And tighten your terminal. And this is not the extra nut. The alternator came with a new nut, so I used that one. Now it's extra. It's not like I forgot something. Yeah, it's tight enough. I can turn it. It's good enough. Now I'm gonna start the car. Good to go. It's done.